Hello, everybody. I'm back. Hope everybody's doing well. If you guys want to join me, please do. And the link's in the chat. I'm here, but I'll wait for people to show up. I got my camera turned off for a reason. Don't ask. So, yep. And share me out with your friends and hit the likes. I appreciate that. Now, I did share this out on my Facebook page for everybody that is my friend. They should have all seen it or got it through Messenger. So if you're interested, come on in. You can watch, you can step in, you can listen. I'm allowed up to 6 people on panel, first come, first serve. And also, I don't let scammers come in. And I don't let trolls come in. I'll fix all that afterwards. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Yeah, folks. So some things came up with my jobs that I've had the last 2 months. I left one job on good standings to go to a different job that paid excellent compared to where I was. And I'm trying to get my job back to the previous. It's a long story. But I don't know if I'll go back. I'm just going to keep my options open, take whatever first. And hopefully there's a few callbacks or something, and I'll kind of go through it in my head and see which one I want to take the offer for, and we'll go through like that. Yes, both of the places that I just left, I left on good standings. They both said I am either eligible for rehire or come back whenever you feel free to. So those are good things. And my first employer this year kind of knew that the second one, they were happy and everything, and they understood. And I was in my 90-day trial period with them until I moved to a different place. And yeah. But I won't go to the newest one I just had. I will not go back. It paid well, though. Jesus. It really did. And then my first one, until my manager from that job comes back from vacation, I'm going to talk to her about coming back. I might have to wait another week or so, but because they just gave me the discharge email saying I'm getting one more check from them, which should be nice. And but they personally told me I was able to come back if I want to. Don't know yet. Like I said, I'm going to keep my options open, but I can also work under the table, if you will. I'm not sure how or where that's going to be, giggity. So I don't know. I might just take a hiatus of jobs, employment and stuff, and just do what I want to do, because I do have other means of income. So take it one step at a time, I guess. Take it slow. Did you hear me? What?
Yeah.
Okay. Bones, don't worry, the camera's not on, but you can say hey.
Hey, everybody.
Everyone, my wife said hey.
Was that her in the background?
Yep. Sure was.
My heavens.
Now I got your mama talking. You bet. So yeah, folks, I'm here. I'm checking my phone. 1 second. I'm still looking. Yep. Yeah, folks, there's going to be some more people coming in shortly. Make sure you subscribe to them. Hello, Rosie. How are you? You've been online all day, huh? Tired? Rosie, could you share me out, please? I mean, you've got merch and everything else set up and stuff, so you're way better than me. I've been at 1,500 subscribers or more for about a year and a half, and it hasn't moved anywhere. Darren, come on up if you want. I got my camera off, but I don't know. Whatever you want to do. What now? Whoever wants to come up, first come, first serve. 6 people. I'm sure you see the link at the top of the chat, but I'll drop it again. Come on up, click on that link.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. Got your link. I'm just sharing you out right now.
Okay.
Sharing you out.
So what's going on?
Keeping busy. Living the dream.
Okay.
Living the dream. How about you? What's the news?
We're no longer employed right now.
What's up with that?
I think I already told you. I don't know. I told a lot of people. They
Yeah, you told me. I just did.
yeah, but I've been putting my foot down. I've been trying to look. I'm not giving up. So whatever happens, happens. But if I had to take at least a month off from doing anything, that's fine.
What do we go back to the airport?
That manager's on vacation. I have to wait till Friday.
Okay. All right.
That would be a possibility. Although I just got the email saying you get one more check coming, but then I'm not really done. Like, fuck off. It's like we want, my manager personally said you're welcome to be rehired if things fall through, and it did. So,
Yeah.
see, if they hated me so bad and I wasn't able to come back, they wouldn't let me have their phone numbers. See, but
Right.
they said I could keep them, stay in touch, let them know. Obviously, it's going nowhere right now, so I'm going to try to get it back. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
That's upsetting at FedEx, though.
It's not for everybody, and they wouldn't really get this shit straight, like helping me out mentally. Like they never got my direct deposit and stuff set up, so I got to go get a paper check this Friday. It's not going to be much, but yeah. So that's where we are. They didn't call
Was
me names or anything, but I think the word fat came across their minds. But um, they were really nice people, though, except for one. I didn't really have a problem with him, but he was like, if he was in the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest talker and most hateful, I would definitely put him in.
wow.
Because I had to stop him and say, you went too fast. We're trying to take, not tests, but just trying to listen and learn the trait of, the job. And he's, it's like, slow down. I mean, I need to know what you just said. So
Wow.
yeah, but other than that, everything went fine. I mean, I did the training for 2 days. That's what I'm getting paid for. And then I thought to myself that following Friday, I says, my wife and I and my family, they just kind of knew that we don't know if you could do it. We just kind of talked it out, and I went with my gut feeling and just kind of said, I just can't do this right now.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
17 an hour paid weekly. That's why I went.
Sure.
And some people do lose weight. Some people, it just falls to their legs. But, I mentally I'm not fast paced in my mind or heart. So
Yeah.
I need the airport. It was slower. It was easier, kind of like a lazy job, if you will, but you got paid for it. The
Yeah.
tips, the tips were hit or miss. I mean, but I'm going to try to go back.
Good.
I know that's a for sure possibility, like a thing. Plus, we get free parking and stuff, and even if we go on our charters or other travel means, I could still park our car in the employee parking, and it's
Wow.
absolutely free.
That's cool.
Because the stewardess people and the pilots, they all park in the parking lot. Save money. It's like $10 a day to park, which isn't bad.
Wow.
But other places, it's like how much buns? Like 20 a day or something, like 12, 15, 18, something like that. Other airports to park.
Oh yeah. Expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we once paid 60 total, $9 a day, and we were gone. What was it, buns? 3 days, 4 days,
Something like that.
plus tax and everything. Came out to be like 58 something.
Wow.
And we thought that was like the cheapest parking lot or the garage, and there's certain sections of the airport parking that was like $20 a day, you know. And if you go to the cell phone parking lots, garages or decks, they're usually free. I don't know how or why, but they are, especially Nashville.
I,
Nice.
I think in Nashville, wasn't it $18?
Oh yeah. It was like $18 a day or something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
So
Wow. Wow.
yeah,
Wow. That adds a lot. Yeah, it's expensive in Toronto, but Toronto's the fourth largest city in North America. So they charge a huge.
you don't get that free, do you?
No, no, no,
I'm a journalist. I'm going to take pride in doing a story on the airport. As long as they tack on that free lounge with that buffet in there.
no. There you go.
No, you said you went to the Toronto, whatever, the airport lounge. I've seen you in there.
Yeah, that's flying, but I get someone to drop me off at the airport.
So there you go. You're saving money.
A lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah, so it's
Have you heard of a YouTuber called Scott on Tape?
yeah, sounds familiar.
He's from Toronto, but he moved to Florida now. But um, anyway, he does a lot of like different U.S. state trips and stuff, and Hollywood stuff, Orlando stuff, just whatever wherever he goes. I mean, he's got enough money, but he just moved to Florida, and he's with a couple of other people I follow.
Nice.
But he
Where's it?
has all that same accent like you, like a boot and all that kind of stuff. And
I never say a boot. It's a boat. Boat time. I don't know where you get a boot from, but that's heavy accent. So what's this picture you got? Randy's Donuts. Is that in Los Angeles?
yes,
That's a nice picture. Were
yeah,
you
that's
in?
when I was thinner 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Ah,
And they got good donuts, too.
I can imagine.
Man, I think I told you that. Remember, like we bought, like we didn't need four of them at $1.25 a piece because they were so huge.
Oh wow. Well, the one on the roof is massive. I
Yeah,
wonder
I
how
can't
much
eat
that
that
cost.
one. But yeah, my wife and I, we kind of got together, knocked our heads together. We said, let's go get something like breakfast, because we got to catch a flight at 10:30 or 11. And our driver took us, okay, you want to go to Randy's? It's the best donuts ever. I was like, uh-huh. So we go there, we park, we get out. That's that picture there before we walked to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And she's like, put your hands on your hips. And that's what I did in that photo. I said, I hope nobody else sees me doing this.
And I said I wanted 3.
And Marion said, give me 3, because she thought they were tiny as shit, like the Dunkin' Donut type size.
No, it was like Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme. So we get up to the counter. We had to order from outside. You, as a customer, they don't let you go in because, I don't know, because they're fat. So we go in there. We go up to the window and we say, can I get like 4 donuts and like 2 drinks? Yes, sir. What kind of drinks? Soda. And they gave us 2 Cokes. What the hell? How much was those? $2 each? Something like
I
that?
don't know.
And then the donuts were $1.25, but they're not like ring size, okay? They're like somebody's
Like
butthole. Like they were
this
so
big.
big.
like about that big.
You can't see.
Oh.
But they were just so huge. You could put your whole hand through them.
Wow. But how much donut are you getting if you can put your hand through them?
Well, we were looking for jewelry at the same time, but looks at me. Oh, that's so sweet. So yeah, so we got out of the vehicle. We did that picture there and just kind of got something to eat real fast. Sat in our car, ate those because it was very like they were all. No, we had chocolate glaze, didn't we?
No, we had
A glaze each and 2
Glaze.
chocolates each, right?
I had glaze.
Because you're fat. So we had 4 donuts and 2 drinks.
Because they're the best.
Yeah. So we get moist and happy when we go to these like cool places to chow. Like, oh, I heard about this place. Let's go there.
That's awesome. Was the drink big as well?
Excuse me.
Was the drink big?
I don't remember.
There were 20 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah. We had 2 Cokes.
For a gigantic donut. A
Wow.
20 ounce for a gigantic donut.
They must have been really fresh because of the morning, right?
Yes, they were
Yeah.
fresh. They were. They don't.
They were so fresh.
Yeah, they were not stale. Like, oh, we just pulled these out like 2 hours ago here. No, these were really fresh.
Wow.
But for $1.25, can't beat that price to get 4 of them at that price. Can't.
Oh, that's good.
I think we paid $5 at the most.
Wow.
I don't know with inflation and stuff, the prices probably went up $1 or 2, but we haven't been back there since 21. Or I went last year, but
Is it a
Yeah.
franchise or one of a kind? I've never heard of it.
it's a franchise. There's more locations in LA.
Ah, okay.
I think they have 3 or 4. I'm not sure where, but that's the famous one that gets blowed up in movies that are filmed in LA. Like in Independence Day, they had a scene that they blew up the whole beam in that movie blew up the U.S. And it showed Randy's Donuts just going to hell like a tornado.
And then donut rolling down the street.
Yeah, and their donut was rolling down the street when it popped off.
I was wondering, did you get to meet Randy?
I don't know if he's actually a person or not, but no, he wasn't there. You know Danny Trejo, though, right?
No.
He's a Hispanic Mexican actor.
All right.
Anyway, he was in Con Air and lots of other movies and TV. So he actually owns like 5 to 7 restaurants right now called Trejo's Tacos.
Oh,
And usually he's at, maybe, I'm just taking a guess, he's usually at like 2 of them to help out and sell stuff and promote things. But we actually got, when we went in 21, we actually went to Trejo's, one of his taco places. We didn't eat there, we just went. And we came upon it, like she drove up to a light and said, "There's one of Danny's restaurants." I was like, "Oh, please let us get out." Because I like him. And he's a criminal. But the thing is, they were too expensive to eat. Like, tacos should be like maybe $10 for 3. But no, they weren't. But we never ate. I just kind of checked the menu out.
oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, everything can get expensive. For sure.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me that gas is like maybe $4.50 out west, and they said, "How much is it where you are?" I said, "Well, we can get it as low as $2.90 here, and they're already at $4.50 or something, $5
$2.90 is great. Wow.
for here." Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Crazy.
cheaper to come to the U.S. Darren, do you think you're gonna try to be out in our country this year?
Yep. That's the plan. That is the plan.
Because I would definitely pick you up at I can get you in Charlotte or Greensboro, which is the closest for us.
Cool.
I think this thing's starting to turn red. I can't tell.
Don't worry about it. I'm busy.
Well, I'm worried about it for him.
It's not empty. Don't worry about it. We're watching my parents' pet again. Not the cat, it's something else.
Oh, right on.
They have a chameleon lizard and they're going to go out of town, so they told us to watch him. He doesn't do anything but stay put on his tree limbs.
Ah. Do you have a lamp?
Yes.
They like heat?
Yep.
See?
Okay, I'm busy. I don't care about that right now. So, yeah, everything's going well. We had a call from our celebrity friend that I told you about in the past. One of them went from one retirement home to another in LA, and now she's got dementia, and her husband passed away on your birthday.
Oh.
We don't know of what. I did not ask.
Yeah.
But his name is Dan Wilcox, and he was the producer on MASH.
Wow. That is amazing.
And our 2 celebrity friends were in police academy, but the female was married to Dan. Okay. And so, but our male celebrity friend was in police academy with her, but she was married to Dan, but our friend was in MASH. See how it works? He had a character in MASH underneath Dan. So, but these were like the 70s version of MASH when it first came out, kind of those old ones. He was I forgot what, 82 when he passed.
Wow.
Dan was.
Wow.
But yeah, so we're gonna go try to see, like our celebrity male friend. He's gonna be out of town, so he called us today and told us he's got a sick friend in the hospital in Texas. He's gonna go visit him. So it kind of ruined what we wanted to do with him. But we got two other friends, that female and then somebody else we know that wants to see us as well. Um, we've been meaning to see her for years, trying to get a chance to see her. But she's got dementia. And every time we tried to call her, something else came up, or she wouldn't be around, or this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, right, Bones? We're gonna try to go out and
Yeah.
see her. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. So that's where we are right now with everything.
Health is good.
Yeah,
So it's
Marion's got a little cough thing again, but she's all right.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you already done 8 for the day?
I got my premiere, and then I'm done for the day. That's what's next.
Have you done 8?
Done 8? Eat
Yeah.
dinner?
Yes.
A little bit.
Okay. Normally you munch while we're on here.
Lunch is good.
A lot of times I catch you, I call you or something. You says, it's like ice creams or something, and it's like nuggets or chicken or whatever you're eating. It's like, man, that man can eat.
Oh yeah, I love food, but me too. I gotta lose weight too. So, so
I've always seen you sit and or do stuff while you're out in your videos, but you never show yourself or I haven't seen besides you interviewing people, you talk to them, but you're not on camera much except for what's his name? Uh
Marty.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think kind of sort of occasionally you'll pop in there or something, or like when you're visiting other YouTubers, that's when I see you. But when you're
Yes.
doing like reviews or journalism stuff or whatever you're doing, usually you're talking about it. I've seen you sit at restaurants though,
Yeah.
and you try out foods and stuff, and you say, and that kind of tells me wherever you are, it's good.
Oh yeah. I love food. Just gotta eat less.
That's how John Madden used to eat. That's the sound I made with John Madden used to eat because he was big, right?
Yeah.
So he would like, like he would get into his food and stuff. But yeah, so everything's good here.
Excellent. That's interesting. That is interesting.
How many likes do I have right now?
I don't know. I can't tell because I'm on StreamYard, so I have no idea.
So you don't go on StreamYard with your laptop either?
I'm on StreamYard now with my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm in now.
The reason why I have my camera off is because I'm trying to stay cool at night, and I don't want to let anybody see my man titties.
Ah, gotcha.
I might embarrass a few people. Oh, he's sick. Ew, ew, ew.
Why is it hot there?
Well, tomorrow it's going to be 70
That's nice.
in February. It's really strange.
I know that is strange.
And we didn't have an ounce of snow here throughout the whole winter.
Really?
None. That's 2 years in a row now.
Yeah. Wow.
Because we had a lot of rain throughout the summer last year into fall. And the more rain that accumulates or whatever in the bucket or whatever, the winter is based off how much rain we get. That's what I've heard. And we had a lot of rain. And I told everybody, I said, we're probably not going to get any hit of snow. Not that I care because it's a mess, but I could do rain anytime. Um, so I'm glad it didn't snow again. That's good because
Oh yeah,
one time we
less to shovel. That's for sure.
yeah one time we had so much here in December, I think it was. I don't know, a couple years ago. Um, that when we tried to leave for the day, we were slipping and sliding on our gravel driveway, which had ice on it, right?
That's dangerous.
And we tried to back out. It looked like somebody shit on our trailer. I'm telling you, because it was like the mud was shooting out from underneath the tires as we were peeling, you know, trying to get over ice, trying to back up, and the
Yeah.
mud stuff was collecting. So
Yeah.
it shot up on our old trailer we had.
Oh.
Man, it looks like a giant backed up and shit on our house. Oh, ho, ho. So, so yeah, we've had some calm years and wintry years. Like we've had one here that wouldn't even let it. Like we packed up so much snow on our porch, we couldn't even get out.
Wow.
It was so like they called 12 inches for that day, and
Wow.
it literally blocked us in. I was getting so frustrated we couldn't get out. My dad came over, as nice as he was. He came over and dug us out. So yeah, salt doesn't really help.
Not in that case. Not in that
No,
case.
but anyway, that's how it is.
Wow.
So it's not because of you, but I'm just trying to figure out why is nobody here.
Who knows?
We've only got one watching. That kind of creeps me out when people are just like, "I'm just gonna watch you."
It's up to them. It's no big deal.
Like they probably come here to maybe see a stripper or something. He's gonna show it all.
That's funny.
Is there actual people up there? There, let me ask you, like that actually have the strong Canadian accent, like, "Oh, thank you, eh?" You know, or something like that, or is A actually used?
Yeah, but no, not as much as you think. Not as much as you.
I showed you those videos of that Baby Yoda thing, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, that guy's probably from up there, but I'm saying, like, do they actually talk in that voice, like that way? Like, oh, so sorry about that, eh?
Not really.
Yeah,
Not
but
really.
he makes that little character say, oh, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious when he says, hey, buds, you know, and get away from me, you pooser.
Yeah.
I
It's almost
only
like,
fucked your mom. That's all he says. It's funny.
yeah,
No, but I was thinking that people do talk like that. Like they hold the door open. Here you go, eh? You know,
yeah, not so much.
because we have some true Southerners that actually have like, you know, the banjo Southern talk. You know, like
Sure.
you know, they come around eating wheat in their mouth and
Yeah,
wearing overalls and nothing else. Jesus,
yeah,
talk about exposing yourself. These country guys wear overalls with nothing else, with hairy backs and things like that, and boobs sliding out the side. And, you know, they go into a gas station, I want a brewski, you know, and pay for it and, you know, wear cowboy hats and stuff. It's really gross. But I didn't know how all accents would be because down here it's like, you know, oh, we're just going down yonder to pick out some cow shit, you know, and wanted to stop and get a beer. And up there, it's like, so sorry about that, eh? But you're the only one I know that I actually talk to from there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, no, I got somebody in Winnipeg and Regina.
Regina.
See, I didn't want to say it in that way because it sounds dirty,
I
like
know.
like dildo. Hey, Columbia fan, how are you? It's been a while. So, Darren, sometimes when you get on your lives, it's like I'm already in bed or something, or it
No
gets
worries.
kind of later because I don't do these as often. So,
It happens because I start at 9 p.m. So some people are in bed by then.
I don't know what Columbia fan is, what he means. Just popped up to find my cookie jar. What does that mean? I like your channel. Oh, I see. You make my cookie go like this. So, you have a busy week or what?
Yeah, very busy.
Okay.
Getting back from the trip, there's tons of things to catch up.
I do have I don't know if I told you, but I guess the whole world's going to know now. Tell us, fucker. On Saturday, I got to go to my local mall, and I'm sorry.
Go
And
ahead,
I'm gonna
tell
get,
him.
yeah, okay, I'll get to it. I'm gonna get interviewed by a lady that's offering a job. I hope nobody laughs their ass off on this. My mom thought it was cute. I have applied to be an Easter bunny for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's 13 an hour. It's better than nothing, but it's seasonal. It's only for a month, because Easter's on the 31st. So, um, and it's every 2 weeks. So it's like 2 paychecks for the month of March. I've already accepted. I already told her I would do it, and I'm going to help them set up and everything too. I
That's
says, "Do I get
awesome.
paid for that?" She's like, "No, I'm just going to see you and we'll interview and we'll talk and hug and kiss, things like that." I don't know her.
That's cool though.
Yeah, and
I don't
I've
think you have
done
to say anything. I don't think you have to say anything. I've never
no.
heard the Easter Bunny talk, so
Yeah, you just sit there and hold a child in your lap, and that's it.
yeah.
So, and then the families can get in the photos too, I'm sure. So, but I've done this before in the past with my grandfather at a local senior center we go to. It's no longer in business, but he used to pay me, if you will, like to do the Easter bunnies, Easter stuff, and let the family members let their kids sit on my laps.
It's a lot.
I know. I said senior center. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
But so I've got experience in being an asshole. So yeah, it's gonna be fine. I told her I would accept. I mean, I need something to do. I just had an interview today at one of our chicken restaurants, but I doubt that's gonna come through.
Yeah. What would you do at the chicken restaurant?
Dishwasher.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, because I'm
Maybe
more. My mindset was
maybe
more.
get free food at lunch or something like that.
See, with you and free. See, the world doesn't revolve around free all the time, sir.
Yeah.
Um, but my mind is set at dishwashing and cleaning for restaurants and or buildings. But if I don't get it, I don't get it. I have the next easiest job if she hires me, so it's fine.
Crazy. Crazy.
I just hope some of the kids understand I'm not Santa Claus. Then they're saying, he's fat in there. Seems like my father.
That's funny.
His zipper was down. We saw his chest. What? So I think it zips
It's
from
not
the
easy
back
to be Santa Claus.
anyway. What?
It's not easy to be Santa Claus.
No. Because they always want that Red Ryder BB gun or a fire truck or something else and football, or whatever. And can you guys
Yeah.
stop with the original gifts? Jesus, that was so 80s. But no, I'm going to accept it if she says, okay, can you start like this date? Yes, obviously. So,
This is for which job? The chicken
Easter,
job or the
Easter Bunny.
Easter running? Yeah, that's cool. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll probably start that next week, I think. I'm not sure yet. I told her I was going out of town first, so I got to come back after that
Yeah.
because that was already planned.
Where are you going?
Hollywood, dear. Where else?
You going to LA again?
Yeah.
That's good.
Our friends that called us this week, they said, well, good luck on trying to come out. I said, there's no luck about it. We're still coming out there.
That's
We're going to
awesome.
have a really good time. And if I have to get us around somehow, I will. Because you guys were our rides, but you're not going to be around. Thank you very little.
Cool. Cool, man.
We're not upset with our actor friends, but we're upset with the ride that we had set up about 2 weeks ago, or even last week. And then she said yes then, but then her schedule came out. She's a CNA of some kind, and she's like, "Oh well, the only days I have off are Sundays." I was like, "Sundays are not cheap. That's why we go on cheaper days." And 160 for 2 people round trip on next Tuesday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's like the only cheap day in March right now. And then
Wow.
in April, we're going to Atlantic City. And then in May, we're going to Nevada. And we don't know about the summer yet. So we'll see. I don't know.
It's good. How often do you go away? Monthly?
How often do we go away?
Yeah. You can travel a lot.
We're going to try at least once per month if we can afford it. But when we go to the other ones, like Atlantic City and Nevada, you pay $90 and it's all covered. It's those casino ones.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good.
And we're also probably going to take a bus service, another gambling bus service trip, just 4 hours away because it saves us gas and mileage and time. And I don't know what the cost of that is yet, if it's free or not, but you get a free 2 nights hotel and you get free play and like per person, not just one time. So it's like $50 each in free play.
That's cool. You get that much free play? That's good.
Yeah, it's a fat thing, but we're going to find out tomorrow from the company how much is that bus ride and stuff. Yep.
That'd be cool.
I haven't been to a real casino since November of last
Do they
year.
fill? Do they fill the bus?
You writing a book?
Do they fill the bus? It's like a whole bunch of seniors or whatever.
Obviously, yeah, they're going to fill that shit because we went on it before years ago and we had to watch dramatic, romantic, cowboy I don't know what the hell kind of movie that was. It was just the strange. It was like a woman movie. Like, oh my heavens, all of us guys have to watch this. And a lot of them fell asleep on the ride up. You hear snoring all around. Fat guys, thin guys, they were all snoring. It's like Marion said, "You're not sleeping because you'll make the bus stop. They'll throw us under the bus and run us over." She was saying that on a plane, like, if you sleep, they're gonna open the side door and drop us. No, because once I get sawing logs and stuff, it's not a good thing. People make fun of me. I have major sleep apnea, so I don't know I'm doing it.
Ah,
I've had it since I was 14 when I was a thin ass. I mean, this
right.
is not because I'm a huge bitch. It has been going on with me since I was 14.
Ah,
So it's not a fat thing. It's not a thin thing. It's not with the weight. But I think growing older and you gain weight or whatever it is, it gets louder throughout your life. I don't know.
really?
I have no idea. My parents don't like me sleeping over if I had to. They say, go upstairs, go to that room up there, or go somewhere else, close the door. And then they can hear me through the floor. How's that going to help closing the door? They said, honey, we heard you through the floor. We couldn't get any sleep at all. So, yeah, I have a problem with me not knowing I do it, and it's not even funny right now. I've been kicked out of, like, homeless shelters just because, I mean, just everything. I can't get in. I had books thrown at me in jail. Oh, everybody knows that now. So there's a lot of black guys that I was sharing a dorm with in there that couldn't get any sleep, so they were throwing hardcover books at me. We were all on bunk beds.
Wow.
And you think my snoring will interrupt people when everybody else farts in the same room? Come on, it's like they lost their keys and they couldn't find it. Like they would yell at me and throw books. Man, we can't get no sleep in here. I said, well, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm sorry. Fuck you. What?
Do you have a machine?
I used to. I can always get another one.
Yeah.
But see, I don't like things on my face, and there goes my weekend. But no, I had like the athletic supporter cup on my face with a hose on it.
Good for you.
Stop. Good for you, he says. I said athletic supporters is good for you. Nice over here. Does it smell like ball sweat? No. So, and then I moved to something that just kind of gets placed in your nostrils, like not a pinch thing, but like
Yeah, two nozzles kind of thing.
yeah. And that was a lot easier, but it made my nose crusty in the morning.
Right.
But I don't like the nutsack cup, so I went and switched to the nostril thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said nutsack. So, but yeah, that's I used to have one, yes.
Did it help?
I guess. I mean, I'm not going to really confirm yes or no, but my mother told me as a nurse, she's like, it helps you lose weight, kind of. I was like, I know, but where? So I don't think the weight thing happened, but I've even tried, not because of my snoring, but I've tried the breathe right strips.
Really?
Yeah, and somehow when I not even woken up or anything, when I get up from a nap or something, and I'm with a crowd of people or family, I found the breathe right strip on the side table next to me, and my cousins were making fun of me. That was the worst day because that was my cousin's wedding, but that wasn't the cousin. I have other cousins, younger cousins. They made fun of me, and I'm telling you, I do not know that I'm snoring, so it's not funny.
Yeah, it's because
My mother stepped in and said, "He can't control that. You all know this. Don't make me say this again." She kind of defended me as I was sleeping. I heard arguments. So that's what woke me up. And I said, "Mom, you okay? They're making fun of you. It's not funny." So she was there yelling at my cousins for it, for laughing and giggling. And when I do it, I do it. I don't know. Taking out your tonsils, surgeries are not always the answer either. But
you
I'm
wouldn't
just
want to do surgery. That's a last ditch opportunity. You won't want to do surgeries. There's always can be problems.
right. Yeah, so I have options out there, but I told my mother, she's like, "I need surgery on my arm." I said, "Mom, surgery is not the only way out." I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, so that's just what I have to go through with that.
Surgery. Stay away from surgery if you can.
Right.
She said not to let this thing get dry.
It's still spraying out.
It is?
Yeah, on him. Do you not see it?
No.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just making sure.
I know, I got it. So, nobody's talking in this chat.
It's very quiet.
I know, I'm not entertaining. I suck. But people stay and go, so I don't, it's up to them. Only Rosie only comes in to say hey, and then she leaves. I made a view. Yay, great. So Darren, if you ever go to Vegas or LA or Orlando or anything or some,
Or
let us
North
know.
Carolina.
Yeah, but if you do come here, that's fine. We could drive somewhere. But
Yeah.
I don't know how long you have and what you want to do. And we're not really mountainous people, but we can go through them. I don't know how you are and what you want to see. Because we've always had friends come and visit us here, and they always want us to take them somewhere or something. And this individual doesn't like to help people out. Like, so, not that I ask you, I'm not asking this at all, but the people that we've had to take around town or to show them where we eat or where we go, and shop and stuff, or we just travel with them somewhere. Some of these people don't even help out with gas and stuff, They're just very rude. They just want to go, 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 or they just don't want to rent a car. But nowadays he rents cars when he goes anywhere. But we can't afford to rent a car everywhere we go. And that's why we need you to help us. If you want to go anywhere, we'll be glad to take you.
That's awesome.
Unless you desire to rent a car, that's on you. But I'm saying we could help. Okay. I mean, but Marion doesn't allow anybody else to drive except me and her.
That's good.
It's not against you. We say that about to everybody. Even we don't even like family driving her car.
Wow.
We made a mistake because my aunt kept pushing because my aunt's mother passed, and we were in dire straits, needing to get to the funeral home and get done and prepared for the service and stuff. And she's like, "Josh, could I ride with you guys?" What do you mean ride with us? I mean, drive us there. God. Before we even knew it, she was a bat out of hell. I mean, she was like going, weaving through traffic and stuff, seeing cops like she didn't care. It's like, slow down, bitch. Damn. I didn't call her that, but she just wouldn't slow it down. And Marion sat up front while she drove, and I sat in the back holding on to the old shit pad chair things. It's like, I'm wiggling back here. I'm moving side to side. She's trying to get there. It's like, it's only 10 minutes. Why are you going like 50 miles an hour on a street? I mean, I almost pooped a little. I mean, it was just I know it was a sad time for them, but don't worry, that building's always going to be there. We'll get there. Drive the speed limit. She went 50 or 60 on that side road.
We want to make it there in one piece.
Yeah, because we've almost died twice having other people drive for us. That was a mistake, man. Fuck.
You said that right.
But that's the last time we've ever let family drive, except my dad, because he likes to work on cars and stuff. That's different. And we live 2 doors from my dad, so he's not bringing the car far, you know. But we don't allow a lot of people to drive our car, and especially no smoking either. Marion has too much asthma stuff going on. I know they have respect to open the windows, but we just don't allow a lot of things in our car, except maybe farts and queefs. But there it says, what's a queef? So how's the marriage thing going?
Good.
Okay.
Good. Still married.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, how's your wife doing?
Great. She's back to work there, and now I got to work on the visa.
Okay, so do you have to put coinage in for that?
I don't know yet. I'm going to talk to my friend, and because it's a little easier now that we're married, so it shouldn't be too much.
Did she take?
I don't need a lawyer. I could do it myself.
Okay, did she take your last name or she kept hers?
She will, but it's not right away, which is
good. Okay. Because there is a way to be married, like the court stuff, like you guys did it, like we did. There is a way to be married, and you could still keep your last name the way it is. You don't have to go with your spouse's name.
Yeah.
Celebrities can do it. They don't.
Wants to take my name, so no problem.
Okay, celebrities can do it. They can keep their original last names. They don't have to be somebody else. And then they can also change their names. Like,
that's cool.
You know, John Wayne went to court to change it from Marion to John Wayne. He wanted more of a hip Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Name. Yeah, his real name is Marion something or other. I'm not sure. You can look it up. And he actually went to court to change it. Because nobody's
going to have a stage name, but not the real name, right?
No, his real name is Marion, but he changed it personally to John Wayne.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he didn't think he was going to be that excellent in film and TV with a girl's name.
Right.
So he wanted something more fun and hip to get more attention to it.
Sure.
And he did pretty well with it, though. My dad's favorite cowboy is John Wayne.
A lot of people's favorite.
So, but we went to court. Marion got to keep her. She went with UHL. She went with that, but I don't know. You put anyway. You went with my last name,
right?
And it was such a hard thing to do with all the paperwork and all the doctors and everybody else. You got to tell everybody what your name is, and it was a whole mess.
Oh yeah.
So she kept her last name, but we are married, but it's like in God's eyes, I guess.
There you go.
No, because my mother got it annulled. I mean, this is real truthful stuff. We were married for 4 years, but she annulled it because of our incomes. I can't go through. I don't want to go through all that, but So she's like, you just can't. We asked her, we begged her to stay married. We wanted to stay married. And my grandpa kind of talked us into it with my mother present. And we just kind of fell for the shit. We just fell for it. And we didn't want all that. I said, Mom, please. You just said we were 4 years into our marriage. Why don't you just let us keep it? We begged. We suffered. We asked. Nope. Couldn't do it. So I proposed to Marion again at Disney World. Are you with me so far?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was the best.
I had 84 people from a restaurant across from the ride we just got off of. We had a great day. And we saw a very famous rapper that also made a visit that day.
They made a party out of it.
Made a party out of it.
With confetti and
Yeah.
And even had everybody in the restaurant over on our side of the restaurant.
And I got down on one knee and I proposed, and she said no, obviously.
Lucky you.
Yeah, so no, she said yes, but then they started celebrating. All these people started clapping and kissing and hugging and throwing confetti everywhere, and then I after everything was over, we were done for the day at Disney. Mind you, our inner thighs were killing us. We had to go home, so or back to the hotel, and then we went back there, and I checked us out. Oh, love you, love you. We didn't do anything else but kiss and hug. And then when I got close to Marion, I said, you brought the confetti home. It was all over her. And I was like, really? I'm going to go search for the rest of it. But no, the famous rapper was Fat Joe. He happened to be at the same Magic Kingdom park we were at. So I didn't notice him at first, but then I saw everybody else with him. And we actually took a picture. I got proof of it. He's like, oh, so you just got engaged? I said, yes, sir. Don't have to call me sir. Oh, okay, because he was in his 40s as well, but way richer than us, damn. And but he was really nice though, and
Oh yeah.
Gave her a hug, gave me a handshake and a photo. It was just such a wonderful day. It was toasty though, Florida. But he lived in Miami, so I guess him and his people, he's got his own plane, came up there to Orlando and hung out at Disney. It was the perfect time. We just saw him, and I was like, oh, shit. Just like Captain Harrison. It was just a great day. Of course, we had remember the camera in chocolate? Our camera? I had it in chocolate.
Oh, yeah. It was in my pocketbook.
Yeah, she brought her purse with her in the park, okay? And we put our camera away, and then she had like a Danish or a dessert in the pocket. A piece of cake in her pocketbook. And it kind of melted on our camera. I was like, no, all of our photos are fucked. What do we do? And
the camera was ruined.
Yeah, the camera was ruined, but the scan disc, the disc inside of it, we were able to keep that and format it and find our photos. And so the inside wasn't ruined. It was just like it looked like an animal took a dump on it. It was that gross. And I wasn't going to lick my appliances, and clean it up. You can't put electronics in the water. So, well, we fucked up our camera. But we were able to save a lot of our photos from that. And I actually posted them and stuff. They're on there. But we've had a lot of good and then like that day that we got married, like in the courthouse though, you want to know something? We went on this old town place in Kissimmee, Florida, near Disney. We went to this old town place. It's they had like the slingshot ride where it's a rubber band. You go up 400
Oh boy!
And he went over to what was it? Golden Corral.
We ate at Golden Corral to celebrate. Let's go eat.
And
we
he
went to Golden
ate
Corral.
a big meal.
I ate a big meal.
Right before he got on the slingshot.
Yes. And
I was like, oh no, he's going to toss.
Because you flip around and stuff once they release you. I mean, you're up there and you're flipping around, you're saying the HS word and everything else, and you're on camera. So Mary was like a catcher in baseball. It's like, I'm ready for your throw up, and nothing happened. I was fine. I kept my dinner down. So, and she's like, how was it? When I came back down, they lower you slowly after it's over. It's $25 per pool, and there's no way I would have done it twice, because I probably would have tossed my cookies. Probably, I don't know. I was able to save my life on that one.
That's
So
good.
but we celebrated. We had a good time, and we had some really weird people staying next to us at the hotel, knocking on our door saying, dude, you know how you get some crack?
Man, really?
Yeah, I'll make your life worthwhile if you can help us find crack. I was like, really? It's 4 a.m.
He saved my life in Taco Bell. I got choked on a taco and I couldn't get it up.
Giggity.
And Josh had to do the Heimlich on me. And sure enough, it came up, and everything else too.
Yeah, the previous burritos and meals.
And
I was like, oh, look, it's the runs.
If it hadn't been for him, I don't even want to think about what would happen.
Absolutely. It would be scary.
And that day, the CEOs of Taco Bell was visiting that specific location for some reason. And they said, is there anything else we could do to help out? I said, I already emptied her gut. So, there's nothing else we need. Well, next time you come through. Yeah, there wasn't really a next time. But she crunched on a taco, and that's what I fear for her when she eats crunchy tacos. I mean, more power to you if you can get it down, but it could hurt if it gets stuck. And she choked. We had a tray out. When you go get your food at Taco Bell, they give you a tray. So here you go, sir. 5 burritos, 6 tacos, and 8 chalupas, or some. Not really. But we had our meal on there, and then she took a few bites of her taco, giggity. And I noticed she was panicking, saying, pointing at her mouth, and I had to get up immediately. I did the Heimlich, got it all up. She was fine, spitting a little bit, but that was a scary day. I can't even. Yeah. I mean, I
just take smaller bites and chew your food more, and have something to wash it down.
Right.
Oh, I had something to wash it down with there. That's part of what came up.
Yep, rum and Coke.
Yeah. Rum and Coke?
Soda and taco.
No, just soda and taco. That's all it was. So she kind of scares me at times when she eats, because she likes to panic a little bit, and I gotta calm her down. So, but we've had a lot of hit and miss type accidents and stuff.
None like that, though.
No, none like that after that one. No.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, and I don't know if I shared this with you in the past, but we actually went to Disney for free, when it was a lot cheaper though, but it was free for us.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 year. We volunteered at one of our pantries, if you will, right?
Mm-hmm.
To go get food at and medications.
Oh, yeah.
So they had this ad out. I don't know how I found it or got it. It was in my email, I think, something. And they said, we need volunteers to help out with crisis control ministries. I said, okay, let's call them. Let's find out what they want us to volunteer and do. We can either do like stocking in their little grocery store. We can do medication labels. We could clean. We could, whatever. So we did the medication labels, right? And once we completed that day, it was just one day of help. Marion and I both got a free ticket to Disney because Disney was involved with pantries.
Wow.
And the one we went to had that option. So once we completed those couple of hours that day, I got another email stating or something in the mail or my email something stating that we were accepted for free tickets to get into Disney.
Wow.
It was at
I said Christ Control Ministry.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I worked back in the pharmacy.
Same as
We both did. And what we did is we marked out certain things on prescription bottles.
like address and stuff.
That they had empty prescription bottles that they had come in.
And they told us
filled.
to take black markers and mark out personal info. That's all we did on these old bottles. And after we completed it, they gave us 2 free tickets to Disney. And I told my folks about it. We can go to Disney for free. We just got to get down there. So we drove down, took our funds. We at least had some money for eats and other things. But see, the hotel and the dinners were on us. The free tickets to Disney was on them. But we had a blast. Then, like when they have the parades at Disney, like
we got to be in the parade.
We got to be in the parade. All of us that volunteered at their local shelters all got recognized.
That's awesome.
Because it was like they did that day, like every day is like something different type day, like they wanted to appreciate all the volunteers in the U.S. that helped out as we were all there in the parade.
Yep.
I thought that was awesome. Like we got recognized big time. There was no news people there to be on camera, nothing like that. But it was just their normal parade, but they wanted to acknowledge all the volunteers. It was the best time ever. It's not been free since then, but it was
and
the best time.
And they had all the characters and everybody marching in the parade and dancing to the music and everything. And it was great.
Wow, it sounds amazing.
Yep.
That's fun.
We got to see all the characters that came out that day. And the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland actually said something to us. I was like, that was nice of him. Congratulations. We're acknowledging everybody, and yep. It was fun. We've had a lot of good times at Disney.
I went to Disney when my kids were 6 and 5. So I enjoyed it very much.
I was 11 when I first went.
Yeah.
I was just able to stay awake all day and make it through the park. And then when we left that evening, I got in the car and I hit the back seat and I was sound asleep.
When I first went to Disney World in Florida, I think I was 15. No, 16. I was a sophomore in high school. 95. So, but yeah, I've been there so many times. Marion's been there with me so many times, but we prefer Universal over Disney nowadays.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool thing is they give you disabled rates for tickets. They're a lot nicer. The staff there is a lot nicer. They'll work with you. They'll put you in the system for discounts or free tickets or free coming backs or whatever else. Like they'll accommodate. Disney won't. They don't do discounts except for military and seniors and stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh. Any discount is good discount.
Yeah, but it's not free, Darren Dobson.
Not free.
No. Sometimes when we go to these parks, some things inside could be discounted or free, but I don't request it. I don't ask. They just say, well, you're eligible for this. I was like, really? I just have to call in and tell them we're coming down. It's been years, but we just have to let them know and they'll set it up for us, I guess.
Oh.
We get 15% off our tickets. Depends on how many people goes with us. So like if you have 3 or 4 people, 5 people or more, that's almost like 50 or 60% off. I don't know. But 2 of us, that's 30% off. And tickets are not cheap right now. They're about $129 a person.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
But I have 2 ways of getting discounted. Like I get 60% off on the website from the airport, and then we get 30% once we get there. But you can't combine both. That's what sucks. So
You get 70% off a theme park
yeah, on the
for
website.
being there at the airport
Oh.
for working for him.
So let's put Darren's math skills together. What's 129 minus 70%? How much are we paying?
Well, 70% off 100. 70% off, you said, or 70% total you pay?
70% off.
So $30 in the 100, and then 70% per, so 29. So 7, 14, 21 off that. So $20 off that. So 9 and 30, $39.
Yeah, so 40 a piece, I guess.
Not
I remember going to Universal one year with her, and it was as cheap as 64 a person. Or was it 64 total? I wasn't sure.
I don't remember.
I think it was 64 a piece, which isn't bad.
bad.
Okay, Columbia fan, we didn't really need to know that, but thanks. Did you read that?
No.
He's telling everybody now. All right, Columbia fan, let me know when you're in town.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
So, yeah.
Good, man.
When's your premiere?
In 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's going to be rock and roll, my man.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
So anyway, yeah, I appreciate you visiting.
Not a problem. Anytime. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, we'll do private talk some other time. I mean, I don't always do these, so. But I'll give you a call on Messenger or something.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man.
Okay, I'm probably going to call it a night on here.
You got it, and I'll get ready for my premiere.
You have a blessed night, though.
You too. Bye, sweetie pie.
Bye.
I can't see you.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye. All right, everybody, I'm about to get done here. So thanks for visiting. Appreciate it. Continue to come back if you want to. Talk to y'all later. Columbia fan, if you've got Facebook, you can always hit me up at right here. You can try that right there, and it should take you straight to my page. And then add me as a friend if you want. I don't use much of Instagram or Twitter. Facebook and YouTube, that's it. And Messenger, of course. But I'll talk to everybody later. Peace and blessings.